All right, let's just jump right in. We've all been there, right? We've all said it. I'm just too busy to work out. It feels like this unchanging fact of life. But what if I told you it has almost nothing to do with your calendar and everything to do with your psychology? In this explainer, we're going to break down why you feel like you have no time and give you a whole new strategy to take it back.
So let's just get this out of the way. We have to challenge this idea head on. You see, that feeling of being too busy, it's not really the problem you have to solve. It's a symptom of something way deeper going on, and we're going to unpack that right now.
And this right here gets to the absolute heart of it. The lie we tell ourselves is that a workout has to be this epic, hour-long thing to even count, right? If it's not 60 minutes, why even bother? But the truth, the real game changer, it's seeing that little 15-minute window not as some pathetic compromise, but as essential fuel. It's the very thing you need because your day is so insane.
So this really brings us to the main event, your calendar versus your mind. See, you think the enemy is your schedule, right? It's the meetings, the deadlines, that to-do list that never ends. But the real fight, that's happening inside your own head. Let's get into the real reason you're too busy.
And here it is. For so many of us, this is the root of it all. People-pleasing. Think about it. You're probably a rock star at saying yes to everyone else. Your boss needs something? You got it. Family needs a hand? Of course. But when your own body quietly asks for just 15 minutes, the answer is always, nope, sorry, no time. It's not a time issue, is it? It's a boundary issue. So when you look at it that way, your busy schedule, it's just a mirror. It's just reflecting what you're prioritizing internally. And if your own well-being keeps getting shoved to the bottom of that list, it's a huge sign that you haven't built a wall around it. And look, that can be a tough pill to swallow, I get it. But just realizing that, that's the whole game right there. That's step one.
And the stakes here are, well, they're incredibly high. The cost of just ignoring this stuff, it's massive. We're not just talking about losing a bit of fitness. We're talking about total, complete burnout, where everything, your work, your health, your happiness, it all takes a nosedive. This term for it is just perfect. Silent collapse. It's the end game of this whole cycle. You know the story. You tell yourself, okay, I'll just sacrifice my workouts for a little while to crush it at work. But that trade-off, it's a total myth. It's this slow, quiet creep towards burnout until one day, bam, everything just falls apart. You're too fried to be productive, and you feel too crappy to enjoy anything. You end up losing on both fronts. It's a lose-lose.
And as if that wasn't enough, there's another sneaky psychological trap working against you: avoidance anxiety. Remember that lie about the 60-minute workout? Well, that idea creates a ton of pressure. Just thinking about trying to cram a long, hard workout into your day is stressful. So what does your brain do? It just wants to avoid the whole thing. And this anxiety is so potent, it doesn't just stop you from going to the gym, it stops you from doing anything, even taking a simple 10-minute walk around the block.
Okay, so that's the problem. We've laid out all the psychological traps. But here's the good news. The solution is actually surprisingly simple. It's really actionable. We're going to look at a new way of thinking that's not about magically finding more hours in the day. Nope, it's about rewiring your brain. It's a simple three-part framework. First up, we've got microloading. This is how we kill that avoidance anxiety. Then, habit anchoring, which is all about making it automatic. And finally, the non-negotiable block. That's how we start building those boundaries we talked about. Let's dig into each one.
All right, step one, microloading. I want you to completely forget about the hour-long workout. Just erase it from your mind. The goal here is a tiny 10 or 15-minute burst of high-intensity movement. Why? It's simple. It's too small for your brain to get anxious about. The barrier to entry is so ridiculously low that you can't really make an excuse. You just do it. And that one small action, that's how you start building momentum. That's the spark.
Step 2 is a game changer. It's called habit anchoring. The whole idea here is you stop trying to carve out new time in your day. Instead, you piggyback your movement onto something you already do automatically. So, for example, while you're waiting for your coffee to brew, bang out 10 push-ups. While your computer is booting up, hold a 30-second plank. See what's happening? You're not adding another thing to your to-do list. You're just attaching a tiny, powerful action to a habit that's already locked in.
And finally, step 3. This brings everything full circle, the non-negotiable block. This is your weapon against people-pleasing. Your job is to find just one 15-minute window in your day and protect it like it's the most important meeting you have. Because it is. It's a meeting with yourself. So when someone tries to book over it, the answer is simple. Sorry, I can't. I've got a commitment. You're not just exercising your body here, you're exercising your ability to set a boundary.
And all of this leads to maybe the most powerful mindset shift of all. We have to completely redefine the purpose of a workout, especially when we're feeling totally maxed out.
This is it. This is the key takeaway. That 15-minute workout, it's not a watered-down version of a real workout. It's not a compromise. It is a critical tool for emotional regulation. Think of it like this. It's the fuel you need in your tank to actually handle the insane stress of your day. It stops being a luxury and becomes an absolute necessity if you want to perform at your best.
So, this number, 15. Just 15 minutes. It's not the workout you squeeze in when you have extra time. It is, without a doubt, the single most important, most powerful, and most productive 15 minutes of your entire day. Why? Because it's what makes all the other hours possible.
So, I want to leave you with a question to really think about. Take a hard look at your schedule and ask yourself, what external yes is forcing you to say an internal no to yourself? Finding the answer to that is the real starting line. And hey, if this deep dive into the psychology of it all was helpful, make sure you subscribe because we've got a lot more coming to help you upgrade your thinking.